Homemade pecan pralines. That is groceries, Cher. That is groceries, Cher. Ça c'est bon. Hola, how y'all is? Comment ça va? Alright, today I'm gonna be making some pecan candy, some pecan pralines. Pecan pralines is probably one of my favorite candies. It's probably not the healthiest candy, as it's a lot of sugar, but it's one of my favorite candies. And I want to show y'all how I make mine. So y'all stick around like a blackberry bush. I'm about to learn you something. Alright, first I start out with a stick of butter. I'm gonna let that melt down a little bit. While that's getting happy all up in there, I'm gonna add in 2 cans of condensed milk. That's 1 can. We're gonna scrape the rest out. Go ahead, add the 2nd can. I can't scrape it out while I got my hand on the camera. So go ahead and add in your 2nd can right there. I'm gonna add in 2 cups of sugar. Put in 2 cups of brown sugar. Then about a 1/2 cup of heavy whipping cream. I add a little bit of that vanilla extract. About that much. Now this is the kind of candy, I should say, where you kind of gotta keep stirring it. And then once it gets boiling, you gotta keep on stirring it. And stirring it and stirring it and stirring it, because you don't want it to burn. You gotta get your candy thermometer, and you gotta get that temperature up to 240 degrees. Now, it ain't boiling yet, but once it starts boiling, I'm gonna put my candy thermometer in it, and we're gonna keep on stirring and stirring and stirring till it reaches 240 degrees. Now once it reaches 240 degrees, I'm going to take it off the burner, put my pecans in, and keep mixing it till it starts coming thick. Then I'm going to lay it out on my parchment paper. I'm going to show y'all what I got going on. But I'm just going to be showing y'all as I finish, because it's kind of hard to videotape this. Record this, I should say, with my phone in my hand. But alright, y'all see it's starting to bubble up. I'm gonna go ahead and put my candy thermometer up in there, and we're gonna keep on stirring until it hits 240 degrees. Alright, it hit 240 degrees. Now I got it off the burner. I put my pecans in. I'm gonna keep mixing and mixing and mixing, and then I'm gonna pour it onto my parchment paper. Alright, I got my pecan candy on my parchment paper. We're going to go ahead and let it get set and get cooled off. Alright, while that's setting, I want to share a little word with y'all today. It's not an actual Bible verse, but there's a song called 10,000 Angels. And that song always brings tears to my eyes. The verses are, he could have called 10,000 angels to destroy the world and set him free. He could have called 10,000 angels, but instead he died for you and me. Jesus could have stopped everything that was going on. His pain, his suffering. He could have just easily called 10,000 angels to his command, and they would have came, destroy the world, and he'd be free. But he stayed on that cross. And he stayed in that pain and that suffering so that we could one day have eternal life through him. And that is the most powerful version of love that I could think of. Our King is coming back soon. Man doesn't know the day or the hour, but our King is coming back soon. I don't know if this will find anybody to reach Jesus, but I pray that it does. Y'all stick around like a blackberry bush. My praline's almost ready.